Welcome to the part 3 of the VIVATECH 2025 online meetup. Uh, so this time we have a CUBIG, IDCT, and Studio Lab in this session. So welcome Leo Sebane from the Capital Geek editor-in-chief. Each company will have 10-minute presentation and 10-minute Q&A session. So please have that in mind while presenting. So we will start with Mr. Beho representing CUBIG. So please proceed with your presentation. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Hobe from CUBIG, which stands for CUBIG Data Company. We are a company that are dealing with the multimodal domain-less synthetic data. And we do provide a solution called DTS, which we convert the original data set into the private synthetic data sets. And we probably know the importance of the data, especially in the era of AI, right? But however, because of the privacy and sensitive or any regulation role that is down to the data, well, these data cannot be used for easily and exporting these data set to outside of the company. So to solve the issues, you may think that we provide the various solutions, but however, it's coming from our core tech. So basically, we allow the users or customers to use the public LLM models such as ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, and so on, while protecting the customer's data sets. So they can simply use our product called LLM Capture to use the public LLM model while protecting the customer's user's data set, or they can convert the customer's data set into private synthetic data set. Afterwards, they can send over their data sets, or they can use in our platform for the data analysis purposes in data expert system. So we found out that, I mean, the reason that we have developed such product is basically the users. When we had meetings with the clients, and then we found out if we end up simply converting the data set from original data set into private synthetic data set, they didn't know how to use, and then they had another effort to convert this data set to use for data analysis purposes to get insight of the data set. So to resolve that issues, we provide the data expert solution through our platform. So our data transformation system, which is called DTS, and if you compare our solution to the competitors, then the most of the time the bottleneck of the system is basically the client data set is very sensitive, and then these data that should be sent over to the server side. That is the traditional approach. And to avoid this bottleneck and the issue of the data regulations within the company, we completely changed the paradigm by having the generating the data set without having direct access to the server side, no client data sets. So that's our beauty of the solution. And for those of you who doesn't know about the synthetic data set, this is very rough idea of the synthetic data set. So we do have the original data sets, and then the previous approach would be de-identifying some of the columns, which may be the sensitive information, such as the stars here, right? But what we do, we simply convert this original data set into the following form. So we can deal with the text, tabular data set, image, and so on. So, I mean, if you type the synthetic data companies from Google, you may see the list of the companies. But however, most of the companies are focused on right-hand side, this area, which is a simulated based synthetic data set. So our business model the model can be provided in a SaaS form or on premise. It depends on the customers. So we are ready to go. So you have seen the various products. So basically, the goal, well, we allow the user to use the public LLM model while protecting the users the sensitive informations. That is in DTS here. And we found out that to allow the user to eliminate the next the redundancy or work of changing this data set into another form to get data insights. Well, we are getting that rid of by providing the data expert system. And then based on the customer's data set, we allow or somehow build AI agents specific to their data sets. So once again, we generate in this phase, and we do allow the customer to use the get data insight very easily without any coding uh, needs. And also we provide their AI agents based on their data sets. So at the moment, up until now, we do have the following clients and partners with the big tech, AWS and the Air Force and the banks and so on. And then within the last 6 months, we got 10 awards, including the full ministry comments, and we are protected with the several IPs. And up to now, we have raised up to 2.2 million so far. And to be more precisely, these are our clients, and all of, I mean, their needs are very different, but basically using one core algorithm that's use of the public LLM model while protecting the customer's data set, or to increase their internal the AI model by increasing the data sets, which were squid data sets. So if you look for our competitors from Google, there are only three. The Gretel.ai is from US, the Accelerator is from Israel, and Y Data is from Canada. However, the Gretel.ai was acquired by NVIDIA in roughly about 2 months ago with 50 million US dollars. And even compared to those competitors, we are the only one that can provide the data set with the multimodal and with the domain list. So well, so in that aspect, we can cover the finance, health, defense, marketing, and legal and enterprise AI at the moment. And because of that unique solution, our solution will be available in AWS in South Korea at the moment, but it will be available to global aspect as well. And also in Series A, we managed to get fund from the UK for that uniqueness of the solution. So this is our team member. So we have very strong background of AI, at least 10 years in these areas, and also the business players at least 15 years and so on. And this is repetition again. So we are not just company that are doing the business in South Korea, and we are ready to go to the global. So okay, so that's about our company. So okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for the detailed presentation of CUBIC. I will start with a question I will ask everyone, and it's about VIVATECH. What is your goal of going there? What do you expect about VIVATECH? Is it to find more clients to enter the French market, the European market, maybe?
We are very privacy first demand company. That means we are very unique solution that can satisfy the GDPR compliance. So we found out that the needs in Europe, well, they need our product. So whenever we are going the booth in within Europe, then if they see our solution and it complies, it can satisfy the compliance of the GDPR, then they are ready to adopt our product. And I mean, they were waiting for our product. So we are speeding up that putting our product into AWS so that the customers in Europe can directly use our product very easily. So in the VivaTech, our goal would be having more partners and also the customers, and then maybe in that time our product will be available in AWS, and then they can use it easily.
Okay. On the slide just before, you were showing like a target business category, but
Mhm.
who are currently your primary target clients? Are you focusing on this thematic? And which industry you think will benefit the most from your synthetic data solution?
At the moment, we found out that the bank areas are having a great the benefit by using our product, and also the marketing field. and the obviously defense, but we'll have a trouble or having a hard time having the defense in France, obviously, since we are not since we are foreigners. So our primary target would be the marketing field and also the areas in the bank, the finance sectors. So these two sectors are our targeted market at the moment.
Okay, and what do you offer them as synthetic data, like just text, numbers, or image, video? What kind of
Um,
focus for these two categories of clients?
well, these clients uses mostly the tabular data sets. So
Mm-hmm.
we can provide the synthetic generation solution in terms of the tabular data and also text and the voice of the customer's data set as well. So since we can deal with the domainless, that means the data set doesn't matter as long as it's text or tabulas and images. So uh, well, the data set really simply doesn't matter. And then the sectors, well, the finance is there are the regulations in finance sectors, but we found that in marketing, it's a little easier to get tapped in. And yeah, so we would say the marketing would be the first target that we can have meetings with in France.
Okay, there's a lot of marketing and media company attending VivaTech because it's organized by
Yeah.
PR PR at a media company, so they're
Mm.
definitely there. And it's uh, I don't know if they work a lot on AI or AI solution, but if they do, I'm just wondering what kind of data they can be using
I mean,
and what kind of
for-
AI they can work on.
yeah, for now, maybe their marketing companies in France may be doing the surveys in
Mm.
manually at the moment. But we can change that by using our product, trading the synthetic users. I think so we can do that with the synthetic users, and then the cost often we can reduce up to 55%. So
Okay,
they don't do the survey to the human anymore. They can replace that to synthetic users.
okay, yeah, makes sense. And can you already share maybe some specific use case in
Mhm.
this maybe industry that you had and how you made a significant impact?
Um, yeah. So in specifically in marketing field or any other field, which
Marketing or in or bank?
maybe in the bank area would be good. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
they wanted to develop the AI model, such as the fraud detection AI models, and some of the bank already had the fraud detection AI model, and however, their performance wasn't that good because the fraud cases they only had a very few cases in the fraud cases. But if you know about the AI model, the data set should be balanced in order to increase the prediction performance. And in that aspect, we help them by generating I mean, generating more data sets in the case to increase the fraud cases. So, well, we have increased at least the 30% the accuracy to detect any fraud cases.
Okay. And right now, are you still like on a development scale, or are you already ready to deliver the result for any client that could ask you to do the VivaTech, for example?
Yeah, we are ready to deliver our product, and then up until now, we were dealing the product based, but everything it will be available throughout our platform or AWS cloud, so it's ready. So you already made a contract, and then
Mm-hmm.
it's yeah, and then it's on process of putting our product into the marketplace of AWS, so it's ready.
Okay, good. Uh, yeah, you explained very well on all the question I had. I think don't have any more much question, but maybe do you plan to have a demo set up during VivaTech, something you can do
We do have
generated data live or something?
we do have the demo video, so we can share that.
Okay. But you don't have a generating demo for potential clients coming up now?
We do have demo as well, so they can simply
Okay.
come in our booth and they can use it and by interacting to the system.
Okay. Okay, that's good. I'll stop by and try
Okay, yeah.
at VivaTech.
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
If you want to add anything, feel free. If not, I will thank you very much for your time and replying to all my questions.
I don't have any more questions. Okay.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
looking forward to see you in France
Yeah.
in 2 weeks' time.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you very much again for the time and explanation.